Okay, so I moved places specifically because the area in which I was at, the virus or whatever it is, the gangstalkers came over and sat right next to me, and one of them had a dog, and it kept coming up to me, and then, you know, one of the things that they do is they if you say I did something, and because they've monitored me, because they were monitoring me, uh, they know what I was doing, and so they will. And so today, they will say that, like for example, today they were saying that we know what you did, and someone's going to come and get you. So trying to put me in fear, and so every other second they had someone, like if I saw someone, they would like produce the feeling of fear, like a quick feeling of fear. Like when like for example, when if say you're driving in your car and you hear cops, a siren call, a siren from a cop car. That's the type of fear that they produce. Um, and that's what they just were trying to do. And so I was just like chilling out in the corner, like right here, and just watching videos. And a white guy, a white lady show up, and then they immediately try to project the feeling that someone's coming after me, and then the idea of fear. So I'm over here chilling out in the corner. This lady showed up and started attacking. So I'm just gonna go by and just go get her video. Make sure that she's on camera. Yes. Make sure that we all know what's up. We all know what's up. So now she's on YouTube. I've uh, I've noticed that there's been several things going on today. Uh, Definitely some serious, and like not a serious amount, but definitely some harassment. For example, I was sitting at the park, and was it at the park? It was somewhere. Oh, I was charging my phone at a school because I know some places. It's a holiday, so you can't go into the library. I know some places around where you can go and charge your phone and go and do certain things. And so I was charging my phone, and literally four or five, six, like it just kept happening over and over and over and over and over again. And they've done this before, where they try to get me to fall asleep. I really don't know what that's about, but literally, in the middle of the day, say you've had a coffee and you're wired and you're energetic, no more energy, but say you're up and awake for the day, someone will, I don't know if it was someone or a group of people, will try to put me to sleep. I don't know what type of ability that is. She's got some type of thing going on where she needs to get within a certain distance of me. As you can see, look, that's the game stalking. She stopped and tried to get close. As you can see, that's what they up to. Trying to do something. I'm telling you, they're like a parasite. They're like a parasite that uses technology to inflict itself on your body. Now, I understand this is like a book. Like people drop off books and stuff like this at the library. It's fine. I'm over in the corner. You know, it's fine. However, the issue that I have is that they are trying to interact with me. I'm sitting there watching videos, and literally some type of, I don't know what it is, but decides to enter into my mind and start punching and kicking me and annoying the shit out of me. I'm guessing this is how they turn people crazy. Like those people who go on mass shootings and or end up killing themselves, or cause trouble in different ways in terms of killing others. I'm guessing this is one of the ways in which they do it. They enter into their minds, and then they corrupt it. They corrupt their minds with negativity. Now, can you imagine if you're just relaxing and enjoying yourself, and something, you don't know what it is, starts punching and kicking you in your own mind. And I'm not talking like nice stuff. I'm talking like really ugly looking. Like it look sometimes if you want to look, you can look. Sometimes I just ignore it. But it looks to me like a really ugly, like parasitic human reptile hybrid with sharp ass teeth. It like has wrinkles all on its face, and it like has different colors. Like it looks like it, you know, it looks like almost. Um, if you've ever seen, there was this movie that set that what's his name? There was a kid from Wonder Years who did a movie about, it's called, I think it's called Little Monsters. The movie is called Little Monsters. What it looks like is the head guy in Little Monsters when his face gets ripped off. Somebody rips off his face. He's like, "Hi, you know, we're just here to have fun. Why don't you just have fun with us? And that's all we want to do." And he has a human face, and then in the back, and it shows a preview. I mean, not a preview, but the camera pans behind his head, and it shows that he just has skin wrapped around this horrible, disfigured looking creature. That its head, it might be like round. It's kind of like a roundish head. Anyway, so when they pull, when someone pulls, I forgot who does it. Someone rips his skin off because they're like, "You're lying." And the skin, once the skin is gone, his face is gone. That's what it looks like. It looks like some type of creature with sharp ass teeth. I mean, nasty looking. Now, I don't know if it's just like a holographic type of thing, or whatever the fuck it is. Maybe just some type of technology. I'm sure it's designed to put fear and fright into someone. Anyway, so when they attack me, they usually are attacking me with something that looks like that. Now, I don't know if that's an actual entity of some sort. I don't think so. But that's what's happening when I'm chilling out over here in the corner, and someone will come, and I just put her on camera. And she was not the first one. There was someone else. There's been 3 so far since I've been at the library, maybe 3 or 4. And I moved over here in the corner because it's not like one of those things where, you know, there are people around, but there's a huge park. And I always say it's a huge park, but this is actually a very, very big park. I usually go to places where it's not that tiny, where you actually, like, if you come near me, there's a reason. Like, you know, people are dropping off books. And this is, apparently, you're not allowed to come and take the books. You know, maybe she was looking through the books, I don't know. But all I know is that I'm sitting there relaxing, and she is attacking. And then, usually, when the attacks come, one of the first thing that happens is that they take out their phone. Someone takes out, like, a cell phone. They'll take out their cell phone and press a button. I don't know if there's some type of interface, like attack mode. There might be. Knowing them, knowing these creatures, yes, I would guarantee that there's some type of application or something that they use in order to enhance their attacks or to change their personalities. It's possible that they use an app to change their personalities with chipping, with the chips, and the cell phone can be used to do that. I'm guessing that they're that shallow and that empty that they would do something like that, where these people are kind of just like bodies. Anyway, so as you saw, I showed in the video, I was talking, and if you take a look at it, you'll see that she actually needed to get within a certain distance of me in order for the attack to be successful. I don't know, but that's why I was standing in the corner over there, and then she stopped just a certain distance, and then just what they usually do. And if you've ever seen video of some of these actors, or like, you know, some of these people who are under MK Ultra, like on the news, sometimes they just sit there, like they go into a trance every now and then. And I've seen them do it on air. If you've ever, or if there's also other instances, and that I've actually never personally experienced this directly. Oh yeah, I've seen it once or twice, where people will just start fainting. That's another one of those things. I don't know if it's the chip or what, but but it's definitely one of those things where they're completely under control, and someone had told them, or whatever it was, the app or the computer or whatever, the machine or the parasite, I don't know what it is, she got to this about this spot right here, and this just stopped and just went blank. And you know, if you look at the video, you'll see she did that for about 5-6 seconds, and I was over here in the corner. So and what's funny, I was recording, and she was at a good distance. She was at the distance, I guess, required to attack me from wherever she was, and I got up, recorded, and moved over here, and then she gave me a nice little smile. Yes, it's me. I'm attacking you. I'm a gang stalker. And then she was on the phone and then got her stuff and then decided to come over here. This is one of the things that I have realized that I think is really funny, is that once the program is written, they go out of their way to complete the function of it. It's like once someone has hit the enter button, they go it's like whatever gang stalker is around, they will attempt to finish whatever the programming is that they're trying to, or whatever it is that they're trying to hit you with. Whatever the attack is like they are like, even if the attack, they like, say the attack is interrupted, which it is. The attack is interrupted and so on and so forth. They will continue regardless if you notice or if you're trying to get away. They will continue the attack. Kind of like, what is it kind of like? I don't know what it's kind of like. It's just that's how it's described. Like, say you go and try and grab some honey out of a beehive, and you grab the actual beehive with the queen in it. It's like the bees will keep following you no matter where you go until they sting you to death and get their queen back, or whatever the case may be. Until they finish the attack, or are completely, or are killed, and are killed or disrupted, whatever the case may be. I'm not sure what is generally happening, but I do know that if I didn't move, she would have sat here and loitered and harassed me nonstop for about 10-20 minutes. Now she came up here. First I noticed the attack, and then she got her stuff. She started getting her stuff out of her bike, so that means that she might have tried to hang out here. And then she came up and started bending over. She was bending over this thing, and that's another sign of an attack. It's usually when they lift their legs up or bend over in my direction, or have their back directly turned towards me. And I showed this in several videos. I don't know if I got it the other day. I was at the park, and like a fat white guy and his wife. Maybe I did show it. I think I might have shown it. Yeah, I think I recorded it. Where he's like that. Show the entire park. There's an entire place. Yes, I did record it. There's an entire huge place. However, and no one else is around. However, when they get directly behind me, or like in front of me, they turn their backs to me and just sit there in a trance. And so she was kind of doing that sort of thing. I don't know what they're doing, but I put them on video just in case there's ever any type of inquiry, if possible. If there's anything that ever can show proof, I can say, hey, someone should look up this person, see where they're at, and question them. Figure out what the fuck is going on if they're not killed. You know. Anyway, so just wanted to show that they're being obnoxious again, and so just wanted to get it on tape.